There is no second best.
Holy crap, I can't even start the live without something else popping off. Just quick before I get started, guys, I'm not sure if you guys heard about this yet. About 10 minutes ago, while I was setting up my stream, I caught this. The White House right now, reportedly there's bomb threats at the White House right now. Let me get the dancing mascots out of here. Jesus Christ. Cristo. Yeah, breaking. Nearby buildings have reportedly evacuated after a bomb threat was reported near the White House. At this time, emergency crews and law enforcement agencies are on the scene in Washington, D.C. following a reported bomb threat near the White House. Multiple nearby buildings have been evacuated and the block-wide evacuation order remains in effect as a precaution. The Secret Service and bomb squad units are actively investigating the threat. The situation remains unconfirmed. Authorities have yet issued an official statement. And this is a developing situation as of 10 minutes ago at the White House. Yeah. So again, I just wanted to pop in there real quick and tell you guys it's popping off. We got yeah, they totally evacuated the White We're gonna have to probably see if this continues on into the evening. Hopefully it is nothing. It's just a falsehood or a scare. Anyway, guys, how's it going? Back to the regular scheduled programming. Guys, yeah, how's it going? J Money in the house. I should forgot to introduce myself. Guys, if you haven't caught me before, I am the Crypto Otaku. I am, of course, bringing you the chaos in the news. As long as we get some explosions in a good light, I guess. Jeez. All right, guys, how's it going? J Money, what's up, fam? What is up? Otaku, Ricardo, how's it going, Ricardo? Jake the Snake says, Otaku, there's too many panic sellers. I can't buy it all. You can't buy it all? That's fine. I got you, Jake. I got you. We're gonna send you some money. Oh, it's got no sound. Oh, come on. Ah, really? I ruined the perfect segue. Damn it. I got you, bro. I got you. Oh my God, nothing wants to work. Nope. Whoa. What in the hell? God. Okay, there's just no sound. Or maybe I can't hear it. I don't know what's going on, guys. I got no sound tonight. But yeah, yeah, money me. I ruined it. I'm sorry, Jake. I had it, but I ruined it. What else we got here? Strawberry Dragon says, let's go, Strawberry Dragons. D-Worm in the house. Wow, blowing up the chat with those explosions. Thank you, my guy, bringing the chaos to the live stream. Thank you. Crypto JPEG, what's up? We're back in it. Bring the chaos and the bull run, yes. And J Money dropping a $5 super chat right out the gate. Thank you, J Money. Remember to hit the like, everyone. If you don't, then you're not part of the chaos. That's right. You're not part of this chaos, guys. Thank you, J Money. I appreciate that. Yeah, Ricardo says, boom, chakalaka. Yeah, there we go. More rockets. Hopefully they're peaceful rockets, right? Peaceful bombs, peaceful missile. Anyway, Leandros, how's it going? Leo, how's it going? Let's go, Otaku. Let's go. Yo, how's it going? Yo Mars in the house. Jake the Snake says, J Money, if you can't handle Otaku's chaos, then you don't deserve this laser eyes. That's right. I've been told they're light therapy though. According to Ramona. We got, wow, guys, you guys popping off. Wow, Jake the Snake says, you found it with a super chat, $2 super chat. Being scuffed made it funner. Yeah, I guess so. Give me money me. I guess it's funnier if I say it. I don't know. Thanks again, Jake the Snake. I'll come back with this one later when I don't know what's going on with my audio. Finally, I caught you in the live. Strawberry Dragon's also making it with the $5 super chat. Thank you. You sound like your crazy self today. That's right. Because I'm back in the studio. How else can I do the show without being myself here in the studio? I'm not surrounded by the family chaos and all the other stuff going on. But yeah, getting a lot of work done here. I'm excited, of course, to get this room done so I can move on with my life. And it'll never really be done. I'll be keeping adding on to it forever. But but I got to get the stuff moved in so I can unbox my life. It's been boxed up now for 2 months. Let me get back and see if I skipped anyone. I'm sure I did. All the super chats popping up right out the gate, guys. I appreciate you guys supporting the live streams and the chaos with me, guys. I really do. It's freaking awesome. Okay, Clifford Bushman, how's it going, Cliff? Cliff is in the house. Jake the Snake says, I think we may get one macro smack followed by an insane supply squeeze. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff to unpack today. As an hour ago, Trump just initiated peace amongst the world. It's all fine now, guys. We're going to dive into that here in a bit. Man Bush, how the hell are you? Yes, guys, happy to have everyone back here. If you couldn't handle the scuffed taku, then you don't deserve the clean taku. Jesus, Jake, you're awesome. You're too much, guys. And again, Jake the Snake is here to remind me to shill harder. That's right. If you haven't liked or subscribed yet, what are you doing? What are you doing? I need to shill harder, according to Jake. That's why I have it written on a floppy disk. Yeah, for those who know. Jake the Snake says, if a woodcut should chuck wood, he would definitely chuck a few sats. Yeah, I'll take all the sats I can get. J Money. Oh, jeez. I started buying crypto so he wouldn't have to chop wood no more. Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what the woodchucks are doing right now. Can't save everyone. Nope, you cannot. And guys, I learned that the hard way. My friends and family, you cannot save everyone. There's not enough to go around. Save yourself. I hate to say that. Save as much as you can, but I'm telling you, when you need at least 2.5 to 5 million to retire in this day and age, you can't really save everyone. It's just not possible. Jake the Snake says, what is that? Just this cool glasses? All right, cool. Let's freaking go. J Money also there. J Money also says, I got to say Otaku intro on the Green Day. Just feels good. Onto a Green Day. Oh, yeah, you see the intro into a Green Day. I mean, everyone's positive, and so, everyone's lifting it up now. You can feel it in the chat for sure. Let me know if you guys bought that dip and what you bought, because I don't know if you guys caught me in the morning, but Milk Money and Jake and all the other guys, of course, putting out what they bought. I'm super excited for all you guys, especially if you bought Z-Back. You're up like 20%. 25% since yesterday, I think, on that project alone. It may have came down a little bit, maybe 17, but still damn near 20%. On the day. What did Jake the Snake says? Likewise, baptizing chaos. I love it, man. You guys keep bringing so many freaking bangers to the stream. Okay, Jake the Snake, good to see you as well. Of course, shouting out Cliff. And what up, Danny in the house? How's it going? My favorite, Super Saiyan. This one's for you. Oh, man. How's it going, guys? Got milk? Milk Money's in the chat as well. How's it going, Milk Money? Jesus, MM25 in the house. Ari also here. How's it going, Ari? Man, it's chaos time. I can't keep up with the chat no more, guys. We've definitely grown quite a bit in the last year or two. It's insane. I can't believe we're here. It's nuts. Well, we're almost here at the end of the bull run, and we got about we're about halfway through it, and nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. We're going to get into some of that as well. I bought so much, says J Money. I'm happy you did. I'm happy you did. Magman in the chat. Hey, how's it going? Mag Money. How's it going? Let's get the chaos ripping. Oh, man, it's already on fire, man. It's already on fire. We have everyone here. Holy crap, guys. Even Gamma's in the house tonight. When bot raid, D-Worm, maybe like in a few moments, because, yeah, the chat's popping up right now. Last time we had the chat popping up like this, we got raided by about 2,000 bots. It was insane. It was wild. It was complete chaos, and about lost my shit. That happened last week. Okay, Milk Money says, thank you, Strawberry Dragons, for hosting the open mic. Oh, you guys had an open mic without me? Damn. Maybe next time, guys. Maybe next time. Good evening, Otaku and Crypto fam. Hope everyone is doing well. How's it going, Gamma? How's it going? Everything in green, and I'm DCAing tonight. Let's get this money. That's right. Gamma. Let's get this crypto. Heidegger also here with the one of my favorite avatars out there, Godzilla sporting shades. Let's go, man. Yes. Definitely here in spirit. Thank you, Heidegger, for doing what you do as well. Everyone in the community, I love you guys. I wouldn't do this every night if I didn't have so much fun hanging out with you. Crypto JPEG says, I didn't have so much dry power to work with this year, but grabbed some more Moonwell. My big bags on XCM, Swift, Jasmy, XCBCN are all packed and ready to go. I'm happy to hear that, Crypto JPEG, because man, it's gonna get crazy. And I think this pullback is definitely going to rip harder, just because we did touch down on those key levels just underneath 100K. Strawberry Dragon says, I bought Swiftcoin, Jasmine, and Cookie. Heck yeah. All those have been hugely down on the day. I mean, was it 2 zeros, 1 for Jasmine? Oh, no, yeah. 2 zeros, 1 for Swiftcoin, 101, I guess, a penny for Jasmine. Cookie, I'm not sure where Cookie was, but yeah, everything else is coming up on the day. Definitely good buys there, good pickups. D-Worm says, yes, Strawberry kept us up too late. oh, was that last night? Dang, I missed it. Bring the bots, says Milk Money, bring the bots. Oh no, guys, he's ushering in the bots now. No! Be careful what you wish for, guys. Be careful what you wish for. Strawberry Dragon says, Milk Money, you are welcome to. It's an interesting and fun time. Yes. Isn't Bitcoin about to do a golden cross? I don't know, guys. I get into the the psychology of the markets. I'm not too much of a TA guy in that perspective, and honestly, a lot of that stuff is it's all magic anyway, as we do every single night here on the show. Isn't Bitcoin? Yes. Strawberry Dragon says, D-Worm, in case you didn't know, I fell asleep and I just left it on. That actually happened to me on the last live I participated in. I got out of the car from my trip. I jumped on the open mic with you guys, and then I passed the hell out. I think it was like 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning on like Friday night last night. It was last Friday. It was crazy. Always having a good time with you guys over there. Is that Shaq Feek? I thought I seen Shaq Fu there, man. Shaq Fu, for those who know, video game reference there. Says, do you think XCN can reach 5 cents soon? I don't know about soon. It was just there, though, not that long ago. I mean, if the next time it rips, we're going to probably see something similar. We can take a look at the chart and see where the next breakout would take us. D-Worm, yes. Rob is busy this week. I have no evening live. Oh, no. He has family, yeah. I think he's visiting family this week. But, guys, if you haven't checked out Rob, Crypto Futures live stream, the link is down in the description. My favorite Canadian on earth, as I say every single day. I mention him, and he's got me. He's done so much for me, and of course our community. I love him to death. So yeah, Ramona will host Monday and Wednesday, Tuesday and Thursday. Need a host. Okay, I can talk to you guys about that Tuesday and Thursday. Definitely, I should be able to make that work. Well, we can talk about it after this live. Shafiq, it's about 25 cents tomorrow. It'll be 25 cents tomorrow, says Jake. Come on, Jake, don't mess with him. We'll get into that. Actually, let's do that right out the gate. Give me the mask, says Ricardo. Oh, man, guys. You guys are crazy tonight. Yo, I made it. Bring the doom. That's right. Ryan Miller's here with the doom. Thank you. Bringing the doom as always, Ryan. Like always. All right, guys. So, yeah, give me money me now. And we're seeing that tonight. We're seeing it tonight. Okay. I'll have to get back to that one a bit later when I figure out my audio. But anyway, let's take a look at where the markets are at. Do all of our things. The first thing I'm going to look at is XCN for Shafiq. Yeah, right now we're having a little bit of an upside like everything else. Pretty much the same exact pattern on every chart right now. It looks pretty much like it is creating a short-term inverted head and shoulder pattern, right? On pretty much every single chart. Some ones have already broken out. Look at this. Swiftcoin does not want to wait. Already taken, wow, huge move to the upside. Hitting, 1.1. I mean, was it, what, is that 1.1 cent. Yeah, almost 1.2 cents on Swiftcoin. XCN sitting at 1.4 cents. Had a little bit of a retracement right now. But if you actually zoom out a little bit farther, guys, we're living a little too short term in our price predictions. Yeah, here we go. Our next target to reclaim 5 cents, which is way back here at the beginning of the year. We got to get back to those all-time highs for everything, not just Bitcoin. That's what happened last November into December and January. We've seen all-time highs and breakouts for almost every coin at the beginning of the year, and then a massive sell-off as the trade war ensued, right? So that's what we saw at the beginning of the year, and it was entirely explosive with XCN, Jasmine, Swiftcoin. Those two, of course, moving back and forth with each other. Yeah, even Myria was up quite a bit at the beginning of the year. Everything, of course, got put right down. So a little bit of a, just a refresher from the beginning of the year. All altcoins haven't really made all-time highs yet. We still haven't even seen the highs from January on most charts. Bitcoin's the only exception to the rule right now, with maybe the likes of, did Ethereum even get back? I don't even think it did. And those are the coins we really need to be watching right now if you want to look at all-time highs for your favorite projects. Yeah, I guess it did. It did run pretty hard, but it wasn't nowhere near an all-time high. It definitely hasn't hit an all-time high since proof of work to proof of stake, right? So, yeah, still waiting on ETH to break out. And a lot of our altcoins are built on ETH right there, too. So that is something we're definitely going to have to watch for us to get higher in most of our altcoins. But anyway, XCN... that's basically, we basically got to go back into time where the charts were at least, market caps were a little higher at the beginning of the year, and there's a lot more positive momentum moving forward. And I think we're about to get that. I think the entire market is exhausted. Everyone, all the players had enough. The trade war, the war... whatever is all kind of wearing thin on everyone. I don't know what this button does. Just kidding. Thanks, Otaku. Thank you, Shafiq, for the 10 Miria? MYR. I'm not sure what currency that is, but thank you. I appreciate it, my guy, for you contributing to the chaos. Thank you.
I'd buy that for $1.
But either way, I'm still very bullish on the XCN. It's one of my biggest bags. I think it's like my third or fourth largest holding. Yeah, to 5 cents. Again, we have to see all the coins mad rush like we did at the beginning of the year. And it honestly it'll probably be in a blink of an eye. You'll just wake up one day and we'll probably be 2 legs up to hit right back to where we were. And it'll be like nothing ever happened. And everyone will forget all about this trade war and all the crazy stuff for at least a month or two, and then it'll all be over. You'll wake up in the end of the year in the winter time, and it's just like, what happened? What happened to crypto? But we'll look into some news I want to cover that might actually push this further into the end of the year, into the first or second quarter of next year, which everyone's pertaining to an extended cycle for this cycle. D-Worm says, hit it again, let's go. Bringing in the chaos. Thanks guys for participating in the chat. And I had a goal up here for a poll. That's right. So right now we're looking at 73% of the chat believes that we're going to have an all-time high this week. Gosh, guys, you are mega bullish. Mega bullish. But it's still, it's in the cards. As long as Bitcoin can stay above 103, right? 103 is kind of my make or break zone for Bitcoin. If we can get back above here onto this launch pad again before the end of the week and at least reclaim some of these higher highs, I think it's possible we could break out and at least get to a 112, 113, maybe just barely poke our head above an all-time high. And I got news for you. Everyone's going to get liquidated to all hell if we cross $115,000 Bitcoin. I think it's like $108 billion are going to get liquidated. Let's dive into some of the stuff and capture all the metrics, and I'll get into that on the real segment on Twitter as well. Please tell me I didn't close everything. That would be nuts. All right, guys, here we go. So right out the gate, what are we looking at? We're looking at the Bitcoin order books brought to you live for free by Kimba, the White Stone Line on YouTube. Don't pay for anything you get. I mean, guys, you get this for free. You get this stuff for free. Don't pay for something you get for free, especially if you're just looking at Bitcoin. Don't do it.
What are you, stupid?
Throw some of that at XCN or something else. All right, guys, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at $105,000 Bitcoin currently on the live. We did actually touch 106, but before we just retraced a little bit. In the short term, it looks like we got some legs. Long term, we got some problems. But I mean, all in all, it's not looking too bad. We still have a very, very strong level of resistance at 112,000, and our bottom is still roughly about 100K. And now we're pushing our major level of support to 97, right around that $97,000 level. And this is, guys, just zooming in for you. Whoa! And that's where we're at tonight. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to move on forward with the metrics. Let's go, guys. Of course, we're sitting at 37 trillion US dollars in debt. Can't stop, won't stop printing that money, and it won't stop. You can't go back either. It's too late. U.S. national debt, of course, is sitting at 100% debt to GDP. China, 85. Germany, 73. Japan, 291%. They need help, guys. Save their ship. I can't make enough anime to pay off that debt. India, 92% debt to GDP. UK, you guys see a pattern here? Everyone, of course, is debt to their eyeballs. And this is how the world operates on all of the debt. Okay, so again, fix the money, fix the world. That's why we're in crypto. Poly Market bringing us the some of the biggest bets in the world. Brought to you, of course, on the Polygon blockchain. The U.S. recession in 2025 right now is sitting at 27% chance. U.S.-Iran nuclear deal in 2025, there's currently a 53% chance this is possible. U.S. and Iran ceasefire before July, well, it's kind of already happening. 55% of chance of that right now. You might want to get your bet in on that before it's too late. Okay, will U.S. invade Iran in 2025? A 14% chance. I think that's everything that's right now that's probably the most pertainable to what's happening right now. My gosh, there's so many Israel and Iran and U.S. betting happening right now. All right, moving on, guys. Fear and greed index for the stock market ended today at 57 in greed. Not too bad on the day, and all this stuff happened after the stock market closed. So bullish, I would say bullish for sure. All right, I can't close that. Can I not close that? There we go. I can't see the chat. It's like covering me up with the poll. There we go. Okay, so crypto fear and greed index pertaining to 47 when I set up the live stream. Right now sitting at 65 in greed. Let's freaking go, guys.
I'd buy that for $1.
We're ready, guys. We're ready to kick this off. It's going to be a good week, it seems like, as long as we keep everything under control. Just a little bit of control on it. 98.25 sitting on the Dixie today. Still can't get above and stay above that 100 right on a wall. Look at this sell-off wall at 99.3. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love to see this. Of course, with the dollar, of course, trending downward over the last year. A beautiful chart. I just love that. I look every day. I wake up to this and I just. I'm just gonna stop there. I'm gonna get banned. Anyway, okay, here we go, guys. So you got crypto bubbles on the day. Everything looking beautiful. Everything's up now. A ridiculous amount of money. On average, about 10% for all your favorite coins. Some, of course, are up 20% on the day. 15% for Sui, 21% for Say, 15% for Cas, 15% for Bonk. So almost 16% for Jasmine. I mean, it's a good day, guys. It's a really good day. Congrats. Give yourself a pat on the back. You survived. Just another day in crypto, I guess. The dip. You survived the dip, right? You survived the dip. All right. What would I still be buying even after everything is just pumped on the day? There's still plenty of things to be looking at, guys. Of course, shouting out to some of the ones I call every single day. Some of the ones biggest down most right now. My gosh, Polygon's still down 21% on the month. Doge, if you guys still believe in Doge, even though Elon left Doge, Department of Government Efficiency, still down 30% almost on the month. DOT's down 23% on the month. Graph, guys, Graph, that's huge. The Graph is still down 22% on the month. IMX is down 33% on the month. I mean, screw, like, god damn. Sui's still down 22% on the month. I might still keep buying in the DC and the Sui. Jasmine still down 26%. Now, I of course mentioned that some of these were down. Like Jasmine was down like 40 something. Render was down almost 50%. I was calling out some of these right during the dip. Of course, they've retraced a bit now and come up, but still good opportunities either way for the long haul this cycle. Celestia is still down 36%. So some of these haven't really moved entirely yet, but still a good place to be parking some cash for the long haul. In the top 200, what do we have here? Venom, that's up. What else? I mean, Pulse Chain, if you guys are bullish on Pulse Chain, some people are. That's still about 40%. Toshi's still down almost 30%. Where's Turbo? Turbo is almost down still 30%. So some of these, of course, some of your favorite coins are still down and ready to be picked back up for later gains. Oh, wow, I'm surprised. Mantra is only down 44%. This was down 90%. Has a little bit of a recovery right now on the month, but still down about 66% on the year. Of course, falling 90+% at the beginning of the year. All right, guys. So those are my shout outs. Ones again, not financial advice, just things that kind of make you go, maybe I should buy some of that. All right, moving on. Market cap for Bitcoin dominance is still sitting at 65%. What in the hell? Oh my god, guys!
This entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid.
It's
right?
stupid.
Like
it's so stupid.
It's not 60% dominant.
It should be 100% down. Oh, yeah, I know, Sailor. I know. It should be 100. Anyway, moving on. Crypto. I'm beating that stick to death. The crypto market cap, guys. Of course, looking at the top 10 assets in our space right now. Just kind of seeing if the placement is anything's really changed in terms of ranking. Not really too much in the top 10. Hyperliquid on the outside is still moving on up. Look at this. Sui's reclaimed 12. That's pretty bullish. Chainlink is up 14. Bitcoin Cash still, you cannot kill this freaking coin. It still keeps pumping. Something is happening with Bitcoin Cash. I don't know the deal. All I know is that last cycle, when I was, it was my first cycle, last cycle, Bitcoin Cash ran because the normies just flew into it, thinking it was just cheaper Bitcoin. So it's a hard fork of Bitcoin. I mean, it has the same fundamentals, just a lot more freaking tokens. Yeah, but still, it's still moving. So I just wanted to shout that out to Bitcoin Cash guys, holding off on there. I know, was it Caesar? Caesar talks a lot about Bitcoin Cash, so maybe he knows what's up. All right, Avalanche still knocked back still a little bit more. It's sitting at 17. This, of course, was sitting at the top 14, 15. And I think that's pretty much everything on the outskirts that's really changed. Everything in the top 10 on the top pretty much has not moved at all. Tether and XRP flipping each other back and forth a little bit more here. Again, their market cap is getting intense. For XRP had a huge sell-off too. So, I mean, $2 for XRP right now, that again could be a pretty good buy if you're looking to hodl the XRP for the long haul as well. And then, of course, honorable mention going out there, Jasmine sitting right now at 94 in market cap, not too bad for the little coin that could out of Japan. One of my favorite coins for sure. All right, moving on, guys. Top. Oh yeah, my favorite metric, guys. We'll talk about every single day. That is Bitcoin on exchanges. How low can we go? How low can we go? This is the total amount of Bitcoin on exchanges right now. Still sitting about 2.08 million. Again, the lowest we've ever seen in the last 4 or 5 years. It's insane. Absolutely insane. You think you're too late for Bitcoin? No! Michael Sellers says no, you're not too late for Bitcoin. God. I got some clips to show you guys from Bitcoin Prague. Pretty cool stuff happening over there, as always, with Sailor and doing his thing. Bitcoin Treasuries, of course, pointing out just on the day tonight, MicroStrategy purchased 250 roughly Bitcoin on the day. So now they're holding sitting at about 592,000 Bitcoin. BlackRock currently sitting at roughly, if I can do this without zooming in, oh my god, this website. iBit, BlackRock's holding sitting at 683,000 under assets under management for BlackRock. Grayscale sitting at about 185. I'm surprised that's number 2 now. Wow. No, it's not. Fidelity. It's just still not above 200,000. They did sell off a little bit. I think iShares, of course, gobbling up the rest of what's left for some of the smaller ones. ARK shares as well broke that 50K, 1,000 Bitcoin under assets under management, and then that's kind of fell off the top there too, down to 45. So yeah, eventually there's only going to be 3 winners, and it's probably just going to be Grayscale, Fidelity, iShares, and if Kathy can make another push, maybe she'll be in the lead as 4th. I don't know, but she's still in 4th. All right, guys. Top 10 assets in the world. Bitcoin still holding on to, of course, all of these. This current spot and rank, sitting at number 6. Still defeating silver, just barely. Shot up today and basically dethroned silver. What was it, a few days ago? I think past a few days ago. Google and Meta. Oh my gosh! Wow, Google's all the way down there now. It's moving down. Everything else is moving past now. Yeah, Bitcoin, of course, we're looking at maybe getting to Apple or Nvidia's market cap by the end of the year. $3.5 trillion market cap. That would put Bitcoin's price at around 175, 180, something like that. Maybe even less, 150,000? I think 150,000. No, it needs to be 3 trillion for 150,000. So, yeah, it would have to be about 4 trillion for 200,000. So that we'd actually blow through. If we actually do hit a $200,000 Bitcoin, we'd blow all the way through right underneath gold at number 2. So, guys, hold on to your butts. It's going to be a wild ride if we get anywhere near that type of market cap. for Bitcoin. Crypto market rallies on Trump announces ceasefire between Iran and Israel. This is what's rocking the news right now. I'm going to get into this here in a minute, but before I do, I got to catch up with the chat. I'm so far behind on the chat now, guys. D-Worm says, yes, hit it again, as I did. Shafiq, how's it going? I wish my country uses Miria instead. It's Malaysian ringgit. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so you're in Malaysia. That's awesome. That's awesome. I've been looking to traveling out your way. Malaysia, Thailand. Vietnam. I want to see the world, man. I want to definitely check out some of these countries. It's amazing, what the rest of the world is doing. BTT and to the moon. Jeez, BTC. I forget which one the BTT is. There's too many damn coins, guys. BTT to the moon. Let's see what the D-Worm. What are you talking about? Is that BitTensor? I think it's BitTensor. Without even looking it up, I'm pretty sure that's BitTensor. They're talking about BitTorrent. Oh, BitTorrent? BitTensor's Tau, right? Yeah, BitTorrent. So that's BitTorrent. You're talking about the old repurposed branding, for BitTorrent, that BitTorrent coin. I mean, it's cool to incentivize people to actually seed torrents. I get the appeal, but I just don't know how long that's going to be relevant for in the future, where everything is going to be tokenized, and you're going to want all your downloads to be profitable or not, or be able to secure what is your data versus someone else's data. So I'm not sure how that really will fit in the future of things. Okay, so yeah, Tron didn't even flinch, says Alfonso. Jake the Snake says, I'm bolt-hearted. We're all bolt-hearted. Yes, we are. We definitely are. Jake the Snake says, yes, a rocket to the moon and liftoff. Yes, dip for ants. Yeah, it was. It was pretty much a dip for ants, Jake. If we would have went lower, we might have been close to not a dip for ants. But yeah, we didn't even hit 97,000. We hit what, 99? Just quickly. Yeah, what happened? Sup Otaku. I'm gonna get to that here in a second, Ryan. Sup Otaku. How's that going? Over the top. How's it going? Shaq Fu versus Kazam, the ultimate chaos matchup. Oh my God, Mad Adam. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm referring to there. Jsaw, how's it going, Jsaw? Yo, Otaku is Z-Back going to head back down to 2029 or 2034 before it heads back up. No, I think that this is the move. Unless we get another Black Swan event, which we just lived through, I think we're good to go. Although Z-Back is living in its own world, it does whatever it wants to do. I think this is pretty much the final retest. Sitting at 2033 on that last wick down, 2031. I honestly didn't think he was even going to get that low, but it did. So again, I was calling for at least right here at the very low. I guess still above 203. So I mean that's close. That's close enough. We didn't even retrace all the way back down to 202. So it's been kind of just an upward, trend for Z-Back, and Z-Back also too. Again, that's why I drew the Anarchy logo on the chart. It's moving on its own accord. It has no, there's no rules for this freaking coin, man. Bitcoin dumps, it pumps. The Bitcoin pumps, it dumps. So it does whatever it wants. It's kind of really weird. But as of right now, yeah, look at this. It's basically creating a cup. As we speak, it's about ready to break out. It only needs to go sideways for a little bit and then break up to the upside, at least coming back up to retest 205 at the high before maybe getting knocked back down for another retest. So something like this, I would not be surprised if we see this by tomorrow morning, something like that, and maybe a retest and a consolidation down to 2047, something like that. So we'll probably see something like this. It's pretty common normally. But this is Z-Back, and it doesn't obey the rules. So keep that in mind as well. All right, so where were we? The news, right? Crypto market rallies as Trump announces ceasefire between Iran and Israel. What in the F is happening, guys? Well, right out the gate, I'm just going to skip a little bit ahead. Trump came out with this about an hour ago. I think now it's about an hour and a half. 2 hours ago. Congratulations to everyone. Has been fully agreed between Israel and Iran that there will be a complete and total ceasefire. And approximately 6 hours from now, the total, when Israel and Iran have been wound down and completed their in-progress final missions for 12 hours, at which point the war will be considered ended. Officially, Iran will start the ceasefire, and upon 12-hour... Who wrote this? Israel will... There's all these All these commas in weird places. And who puts a comma after and? Israel will start a ceasefire, and upon the 24th hour at the end, this is hard to read, guys, to the 12th day war. The 12-day war will be saluted by the world during each ceasefire. The other side will remain peaceful and respectful on the assumption that everything works as it should, which it will. Trump must have wrote this himself. Usually has someone else write this stuff for him. He was just so excited when he was just like slamming the keyboard. I would like to congratulate both countries, Israel and Iran, on having the longest run-on sentence ever. That's what I'm going to call it. By the U.S. president. Anyway, he wants to congratulate both countries, Israel and Iran, on having stamina, courage, and intelligence to end what should be called the 12-day war. This is a war that could have gone on for years and destroyed the entire Middle East, but it didn't and never will. God bless Israel, God bless Iran, God bless the Middle East, and God bless the United States of America, God bless the world. That right there, you may probably not want to be saying that to the Middle East, because they have a lot of different gods. The same God, but not the same God, but different ways to worship the same God. I don't know. But I don't know. To me, that just seems like could have worded that a little better. Anyway, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, of course, blessing the world. And yeah, I think that's all we got. And then right after that, when I started the live stream, there was a bomb threat to the White House. So coincidence? Probably not. It's probably just a false bomb threat. Oh, terrorism, guys. Oh, terrorism. It shows itself in some funny ways. All right, so what are we still looking at? The aftermath on this. The market impacted the Iran-Israel ceasefire. Crypto markets reacted swiftly. As you've seen this morning, nothing really happened. The markets actually opened a little green. And then there were some tech sell-offs, a little bit there, about 1%. For the stock market, traditional markets, that was quite a lot. But still, all in all, a dip for ants, right? And of course, anyone bought the dip made the decent amount back on the next 24 hours. Over the weekend, Bitcoin dipped below $100,000. Wow, hours. Hours earlier, amid news of potential Strait of Hormuz shutdown. Hormuz is the again that oil. That oil route where they transfer everything out of the country. Today, Bitcoin rebounded by over 5% on the announcement. Ethereum has also rallied, climbing back above 2,400, while risk sentiment improved across broader digital asset markets. Crypto market rallies, the ceasefire announcement, sources of Being Crypto. The ceasefire removed immediate fears of the further military escalation and global oil disruption. Also, the de-escalation was widely anticipated as oil prices began to drop earlier despite Iran targeting U.S. bases in Qatar. I thought that was weird too. Like, I don't. Over the weekend, it seemed like the oil prices were a little. I mean, gasoline, specifically petrol, was a little more, more than it is now. Earlier in the day, Iran's parliament approved a proposal to shut down the Strait of Hormuz, which handles 25%. Wow, 25%? I've heard 20%. Anyway, 20% of the global oil shipments. Had that closure gone into effect, it would have sharply driven the oil prices, potentially reigniting inflation and delaying central bank rate cuts. I mean, I still think we're gonna, only get one or two of this year. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, markets will closely watch whether both sides will adhere to the 24-hour ceasefire protocol, and if the Strait of Hormuz remains opens. If the truce holds, macroeconomic stability may return quickly, boosting both equities and crypto. However, any breaches of renewed tension could send Bitcoin back off into risk-off territory. And actually have Mike Novogratz mentioned something about this too today. Where is that? I thought I had shared it. Was it this one? Yeah, Mike Novogratz sees a market upside if retaliation remains limited. So again, all of the analysts and Galaxy co-founder, digital founder and CEO Mike Novogratz, in our world, in our space, right, has said the United States calculation that Iran's vulnerability makes it a retaliation against the U.S. largely symbolic, could be very bullish for Trump and risk assets if it plays out. According to Novogratz, Iran's air defenses, which may have many of which have reportedly been decimated by Israel, mean it's an ill-prepared for a larger strike by the U.S. should it proceed with the bomb American interests in the region. And we already got that retaliation after this was written. So it seems like, again, and Mike might have been right on this. Again, if this was all that we got out of it, was just this, oh, we sent some missiles towards a U.S. base in Qatar, I think we're good. If that's where they're going to end. But you never know with Iran, because they said multiple times, and can you even trust what Trump says, too, on some of these things? I don't know. I think he kind of comes off the sleeve a little bit with some of this stuff. All right, so at the time of writing, there's no preliminary assessment of the damage caused by the missile launches. Before launching the missiles, Iran reportedly issued an advance warning to Qatar, allowing it to make preparations, including closing its airspace. Following Iran's strikes on the American bases in Qatar, Bitcoin, which is of course seen as a risk asset, went just above 100 to above 102,400, contrasting the price action as the U.S. struck 3 Iranian nuclear sites. All right, so I think we're pretty much caught up on this now, guys, unless there's something else breaking, as there always could be. Let's take a look, too. I'm curious to see if the White House is still under a bomb threat right now. Trump says Israel and Iran have negotiated a complete ceasefire. That's kind of where we're currently at. 2 hours ago, Trump and Israel have agreed to a ceasefire. An hour ago. What about the White House bomb threat? Let me know in the chat if you guys heard anything about that yet, because 8 minutes ago, Trump announces Israel-Iran ceasefire attack because of Qatar. U.S. President Donald Trump announced on Monday the ceasefire. Yeah, it's the same stuff we just read. Buildings near the White House evacuated after bomb threat. Yeah, here we go. This is still, I guess, developing. But I guess it wasn't at the White House. It says buildings near the White House. In fact, I don't know. We're have to wait on that. It's probably, again, unrelated to what's probably going on in the Middle East. That'd be my guess. But you never know. It could be a terrorist attack, planned in retaliation, yada, 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 with the falsehood of hope and freedom and peace and whatever, given by the Iranian leaders. Okay, Trump media confirms a 2.3 billion treasury plan amid a 400 million stock buyback. Again, Trump media creating, of course, their Bitcoin treasury for their company. It was already approved. I think it was 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago by the SEC. Announced on June 23rd, the board will be authorized a 400 million stock buyback, while confirming its previously announced Bitcoin treasury plan remains unchanged. The company operates a range of businesses, including social media platform Truth Social, the streaming service Truth Plus, and the financial technology brand TruthFi. All right. The share repurchase authorization would be funded securely from would not alter. Trump media previously announced that the Bitcoin treasury strategy, which featured a private placement offering of approximately $3.3 billion in the aggregate. All right. So enough of the Trump media stuff and things. What else can we find tonight? I had something else. Pull up the stablecoin bill. Everything is Trump related, guys. It's crazy. Of course, he's the president, of course, the White House right now has their hands in all crypto and things. I do have to get through this one, but before I do, let me get back in the chat real quick and check in with you guys. See how you're doing over there. JSaw says, "Yo, Taku Zebek is going to go back down." Oh yeah, I did mention that. I don't think it will, man. I really don't. I think those days, unless we have a black swan, like I said before, I don't think Zebek's going to go back down and retest 2 zeros underneath 203. Yeah, I don't think it's going underneath 203 unless we get a black swan event of some kind. Right now, it looks like it's ready for a cup and handle, like explosive move to the upside and a retest to previous resistance. Shakfiq says, "Is the Avengers logo on the Zebek chart?" No. That is anarchy, my guy. Yes, let's freaking go. I love your curiosity, though. It is the Avengers logo. I'm more of an anti-hero, my guy. Yamaha Pacifica, how's it going, Yamaha? How you doing? Matt says, "Yo, how you doing, Matt? How you doing?" All right, guys. So let's see what Trump has for us with the stablecoin bill. As the last time I mentioned this, Trump said he demanded it to be delivered to his desk right now, ASAP. Those were his words last week when the stablecoin bill was passed. He said no more further alterations, add-ons, or anything, etc. Get it to his desk. And looks like it continues on today. French Hill, the chair of the House Financial Services Committee, signaled the House still intends to hash out the stablecoin details, suggesting a longer process to continue. Boo! Let's just get on with this, guys. We got to get through this. This is the first bit of regulation we need to pass in America to get everything else that we want for the crypto markets, hashed out later in the year. What to know? While President Donald Trump left no wiggle room in his request that the House representatives stamp the Senate's stablecoin bill with his approval, a key House lawmaker seems to have other things in mind. Let's dive into that. President Trump called for a quick House of Representatives passage of the stablecoin oversight bill in the U.S. Senate, approved recently, but one of the key lawmakers in the effort suggested on Monday that there are details that still need to be worked out. People. Okay, yeah, stop that. Okay, Representatives in French Hill says the chairman of the House Financial Services Committee that's acted as the primary stage for stablecoin debate for years in Congress is willing to commit the president's request that the House lawmakers keep their pencils away from the Senate's work. Instead, he said the talks are underway. The leadership that there are a number of issues that could be ironed out between the Senate's approved bill and the House version that's still in process. As Cynthia Lummis pointed out, these two variants of these bills between the House and the Senate are very similar. Like within within a few different. She didn't go into details because obviously it's still being worked out. But she said that it's a bipartisan support between both parties in both houses, and it just needs to get done. And she didn't think it was going to take as long as it has already. We were looking at this originally the week after Bitcoin 2025, and now we're sitting at like the third or fourth week after Bitcoin 2025. So yeah, it's still kind of crazy that we're still going into this now. The House will hopefully move lightning fast and pass a clean Genius Act. He posted on his social media site, Truth Social, get it to my desk as soon as possible. No delays, no add-ons, as I pertained to earlier. But in the remarks of the Brookings Institution in Washington, Hill said that he hopes that the two chambers can find a way to get both the stablecoin bill and the arguably more important legislation outlining the structure of the U.S. crypto markets to the president's desk by August deadline that Trump has set. In the face of the repeated questions about the intents, whether it's to open Trump's request to sign off on the Senate bill, he declined on his reveal on his intention. All right, so still sitting on a let's wait and see. But this has to pass first for us to get a for Bitcoin to be allocated in the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve in America. This is why we're watching this so closely, right? Washington Eyes Crypto Rules Senate Subcommittee hearing the digital assets scheduled for Tuesday. This is also big too for banks custodying crypto and everything else. Also pertaining to how they're going to be utilizing stable coins and holding your crypto for you, right? So that, guys, I keep telling you guys, if you don't have it, I guess I don't have mine on me right now. If you don't have your cold custody, your coins in cold custody, I of course encourage you to do so before you forget. And it's too late, guys. And so one of these exchanges you have most of your hard-earned money on is just defunct and gone. Make sure you not your coins. Not your keys, not your cheese. All right, Senator Lummis encourages the market structure legislation. The news on the committee hearing comes just 1 week after the Senate passed the Genius Act during a sweeping 68-30 vote. Today, and the bold step forward, not just for the financial innovation, but for American leadership, consumer protection, and economic opportunity. Chairman the Scott at RSC said, with the Genius Act, we're bringing clarity to the sector, and we could be clouded of uncertainty, proving that the bipartisan principled leadership can deliver the real results to the American people. All right. I got some more of this stuff, especially pertaining to Lummis and the Real News segment over on X. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Just letting you know that still things happening today, and we're still waiting on the other stuff to happen, hopefully by the end of the week or next month, before August. God. All right. So while we're at this crucial point, let's see if we can add... I guess we can get into this first. I was gonna check and see if anything is breaking real quick though. Let's take a look real quick at, let's say, Fox Business. Yeah, VP. So Vice President Vance explains Israel-Iran agreement in exclusive special report interview. I guess this is new? Question mark?
What happened with Iran in the Middle East, and some breaking news coming just now. Joining us this evening, Vice President J.D. Vance. Mr. Vice President.
Maybe like an hour or two ago. Probably just talking about everything that just went on. But in more detail, this is about 15 minutes, so if you guys want to watch this, you can. I don't have time to do this on air. We got the other stuff, of course, the other fish to fry. But let's take a look at CNBC if they're covering anything else breaking there. I think that's pretty much it. Okay, we're all up to date with, yeah, the normie vision, I guess. Okay, Texas approves Bitcoin reserves. Here's what makes it different from the other reserves. Let's take a look. Texas becomes the first state to allocate public funds for Bitcoin, setting a new precedent for the government crypto reserves. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has signed the Senate Bill 21, creating the Texas Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, the first state-run fund in the United States to invest public money directly into Bitcoin. This move positions Bitcoin as a long-term hedge against inflation, financial risk, and in the state's investment strategy. What makes Texas Bitcoin Reserve different? The reserve will be managed by a Texas comptroller of the public accounts, and will be operated separately from the state's general treasury, as the advisory board made up of crypto investment professionals will oversee the fund. Only digital assets with market capitalization exceeding $500 billion are eligible for these digital, crypto treasuries for Texas. So that means as of right now, there's only like 3 or 4 coins that really meet that. Let's take a look real quick. Not counting, of course, stable coins. I'm pretty sure it's just Bitcoin, Ethereum, not even XRP. Yeah, XRP is 100. Not even. Yeah, it's just Bitcoin. It's literally just Bitcoin right now. Because Ethereum's not even back to 300 in market cap yet. My God, we're still early, guys. So $500 billion in market cap to be eligible. Okay, to ensure the Bitcoin Reserve is not redirected for any other state expenses, Governor Abbott has also signed the House Bill 4488, which keeps it separate from the general revenue funds. Texas leads the state's companies embrace Bitcoin. That's right, Texas joins Arizona and New Hampshire in passing the Bitcoin Reserve laws into an act. But unlike these other states which passed the Bitcoin Reserve laws without allocating public funds, Texas is the first to commit the actual taxpayer money to buy and hold Bitcoin. Crazy. That's crazy. I mean, we're actually getting somewhere with one of our states. I mean, they're all doing their own thing. And guys, if you want to take a look at that, just go on over to bitcoinlaws.io, and you can take a look at everything that's passing right now, or has passed, or in action right now. Right now, there's 20 live strategic Bitcoin reserve bills that are in these certain states. You click on here, you can see those, and then other ones already being, that are affiliated to crypto and Bitcoin in all the other states. I was just talking about one the other day for Ohio. They just passed one for Ohio to allow purchases with $200 or less than $200, and you can make as many purchases as you want, and they're not taxable. Not a taxable event. So amazing things happening for every state, just little by little. And of course, you can take a look at the running, the state reserve race for all the strategic Bitcoin reserves being passed right now. And there you go, guys. Illinois is the next on the block right now. Apparently, look at this, guys. We're gonna get there. Hell yeah! I'm excited about that one. Of course, just recently moving to Illinois. But yeah, we got other states here. Florida. Some of these, of course, have already gone to the wayside. They have to come back in with a new proposal. But man, there's a lot of states that haven't even made the chopping block yet for at least a run, like just a beginning of a bill. All right, let's see what else we have, guys. Stock market should continue upward till year end after passing the stress test, says Fund Strats Tom Lee. Guys, it's almost every day now we're getting a bit from Tom Lee. Really? I'm not a bot, I swear. I really wanted to show that video, guys. Anyway, I'll just read a quote or two from him. Well, in some ways it's not surprised because the like Art Cashin had at the adage sell the build-up, buy the invasion. I think today is the example of that. And the markets were kind of already nervous and anxious, and we'd already seen the de-risking. The VIX was already elevated. Man, too bad Jim Deringer's not here. He'd tell you all about that. And so I think in some ways this would probably be pretty typical. In some ways, it will actually be strengthening the case for stocks and to do better into the year end, because at the start of this year, it would have said the U.S. is booming a nuclear facility and a black swan. Oil would be $120. Stocks would be down 10%, and then we would have an event. The oil is not really surging and the stocks are up. So I'd almost say that you put another stress test into the market. We've seen it pass it, and I think that means the stocks should do pretty well in Europe. That was Fun Strats, Tom Lee. Saying game on. Game on into the year end. Oh boy, guys, crazy. Hard to keep up with all this stuff. But anyway, let's get back into some of the other real news happening over on X, as I love to share with you every single day. If you guys like what you're seeing here tonight, please like, subscribe, do all the things down below. Of course, it doesn't cost anything to support the channel, even though it did just cost something for Dr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Thank you for your $10 super chat. Yo, Otaku, let's get these subs to 1,000, guys, please. Let's hit that like, subscribe button down below. The subscribe, guys, only 1,000. We only need 1,000 subs to get all the superpowers on the channel, and I can't wait to design some really cool swag for you guys. I'm a graphic designer by trade, or I used to be before the robots came and took my job. We'll probably get into that here in a bit here on the Real News segment. But thanks again, Dr. Ken. I appreciate it. And I should probably catch up with the chat before I move on into. But you derailed my segment real quick. I can never get used to these super chats, guys. I'll never get used to them. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't cost anything until it did cost me. Okay. Anyway, I segued that into guys. We have to please like, subscribe to all things on YouTube if you like what you're seeing here. But if also like the same sort of content on a different format, I'm over here on X as well. So again, I will catch you guys anywhere you want to find me. And yeah, let's get into some of this tonight. Before I do, let's check back on the chat. Heidegger, markets are popping off. Let's freaking go. Yeah, let me know what coins you guys are most excited about in the chat. Kay Lily, how's it going? Kay Lily, yo, what's up? Heidegger also saying 100% so true. Nothing is stopping this spaceship. That's right, dude, it's been a while. You guys remember my spaceship? It's been a while since I even showed it. Yeah, this one. We're ready, guys. We're gonna explore it. We're gonna get off the grid. We're gonna explore everything in crypto. All right, guys. Of course, with me at the helm, anything's possible. all right. So just loading another simulation, guys. It's fine. We're still here. We're still in crypto. All right, guys. Anyway, I got so many slides I haven't used in a while. That's of course one of my favorites. Anyway, getting back into the real news over on X. I did share with you guys breaking when we first started the live stream. There was a potential, bomb threat at the White House or buildings near the White House. I guess that's still developing as we checked it in about a half hour ago. Darth Powell says May home sales were worse than 2008. What? Yeah, this happened, guys. Let that sink in. You remember what happened in 2008? Bitcoin was created in 2008. Why? Because of the financial crisis. We had the housing crash. We had the big banks bailed out. We had them choose the major winners in the new markets, in the new world. They bailed out all the auto industries, all that stuff, all the funny money printing. That all began in 2008. And yeah, you can see this chart here pertaining to the same thing. In 2025, I just sold my house, guys. Right before, last month. I just sold the house right before I moved here. It's crazy. It's crazy what's happening right now. Things are falling off. And the housing market right now, they can't afford the average house right now is $389,000 on the market. No one can afford that. They're just going to sit on the market. All right. So Samson Mal coming in saying 21 million in 21 years, 10 Omega candles a year are nearly every single month for 21 years. Let's freaking go, Samson. Hell yeah. I'll take that world. If it comes true into fruition, guys. Of course, this is it's a prediction from Sailor, and of course he's been predicting a $15 million Bitcoin in about 10 years, 15 years. I think 15 years. So it only makes sense that we hit close to 21 million by 21 years. It's fun. It's a fun play on, a fun tool. Definitely a good sales gimmick. I'm going to leave it at that. I do love Sailor, but
Is Bitcoin
playing a little too much on those numbers. Having a little too much fun with those numbers. I do like, of course, all the stuff coming out with the flames, though. He's talking about me. He's talking about my stuff, man. Like
Bitcoin's powered by chaos.
And of course, feed the fire. We'll get into that here in a bit when we do our chaos magic here in another segment. D-Worm, yes, bringing in those hot chili peppers. Man, how you doing, D-Worm? Loving the pump, says Richie Rich. Loving the pump. Yeah, everyone's feeling it, man. I love the energy. The Federal Reserve just removed the reputational risk factor that penalized Bitcoin and crypto. Here we go, guys. I wanted to share with you guys this today as well. Federal Reserve Board announces the reputational risk will no longer be a component of examination programs in supervision of banks. The Federal Reserve Board on Monday announced that the reputational risk will no longer be a component of the examination programs in the supervision of banks. The board has stated that the progress of renewing and removing references of reputational and reputational risk from supervisory materials, including examination manuals, and where appropriate, replacing those references with specific decisions of the financial risk. The board will be trained examiners to... of course, the big thing on this, guys, is that this change does not alter the board's exception that the banks maintain strong risk management to ensure safety and soundness of compliance with law, regulations intended for impact of whether the board supervised banks or a concept of regulation risk in their own risk management practices. So basically telling you in a very, very convoluted way that the crypto and banks won't be such an issue war with issuers and institutions anymore. Man, what a mouthful that is for basically, we're going to let you play. It's so silly. Congratulations, guys. It's time for peace, says Donald J. Trump. Mego Candle is now confirmed. From the Bitcoin conference, posting that today. Justin Cynthia Lummis and former Congressman Mike Rogers said that we must pass an exception to allow Americans to use Bitcoin for small, everyday purposes without triggering burdensome tax reporting. Cynthia Lummis is pushing, I think last time I heard, $500 per transaction, not taxable per purchase, meaning you can spend up to about $500 of Bitcoin every single transaction a year. It doesn't matter on the amount total. It just has to be underneath $500 to not pay taxes. That's what she's currently pushing. Hopefully, it just doesn't matter. It's money. Why are you getting taxed on our money? Come on, Jesus.
Stupid.
And I think Lummis is going to definitely push for this. And of course, she's been a huge proponent on all of this moving forward. The Bitcoin historian pushes, breaking Texas to buy $10 million worth of Bitcoin for strategic reserve. Again, the first state to buy Bitcoin. Absolutely massive. Definitely is massive. I'm feeling it. And here it is, guys. $12 billion worth of Bitcoin shorts will be liquidated if we hit $115,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, let's get them wrecked, guys. Come on. If everyone just buys $20 worth of Bitcoin right now, we'll do it. Come on. It doesn't take much, guys. Harlow, how's it going, Harlow? Otaku, what's up, my bro? Crypto Bully in the house. How's it going, Crypto Bully? One of my favorite friends over at Crypto Futures. How's it going, Crypto Bully? Icy Acorns, Roar. Is that Roaring Kitty? He has a coin now? No. He's still not really into crypto, from my understand. ETH is gonna pump hard. Robinhood listed a cat coin in. Roaring Kitty is the narrative. He's still been quiet. He's still been pretty quiet since the last GameStop breakout. Was it last year? I haven't really heard much of him this year at all. The Martini guy says, breaking, the Federal Reserve has just eliminated reputational risk, easing restrictions on banks when they interact with crypto. As I stated earlier, a whole bunch of nonsense for, what the banks are going to just ease the restraint on institutions. The iPhone proves you're a slave, guys. If you're buying iPhones in 2025, they cost roughly $1,200. Right now, they only cost you 0.012 Bitcoin. So about 12 million satoshis? Not even. No, that's 1,200,000 satoshis. because again, there's 100 million satoshis per Bitcoin. So guys, that's hardly anything in the grand scheme of things. It's hardly anything. Whereas an iPhone costs 12,000 Bitcoin. You can see, and that was in 2010 to where we are now in 2025. So yeah, the iPhone proves that you are a slave to what? Not the iPhone. To your dollars. To the government, to the paper IOUs, the silly funny money we print every single live stream. This shit. That's what it proves. Oh God. I found one hundo. I found one hundo tonight. Thankfully, I had to go to the bank, and I still got to go to the bank since I got back. So yeah, in the clown world, fiat, your phone doubled in price while you got a third of the camera lens and slightly better way to take photos of your emotional breakdown. So silly. Brought to you by Adam Livingston over on X, the real news platform. A Bitcoin historian saying, just in billionaire Michael Saylor explains why why Bitcoin will go up to $1 million a year, every year for the next 20 years. There will never be any better investment, of course, buy Bitcoin. Oh my God, guys. I wanted to play this. I mean, it's like 4 minutes. I don't want to. I got so much time, guys. Only got so much time. Strategy has acquired 245 Bitcoin. Yes, we know. We covered that as well. And then Islam. I showed this. Islam. Iran before the Islamic Revolution, pre-1979. Look how much fun they were having. Look at this. Out there, riding a scooter, riding surfboards, just chilling, going to the movies, having a cigarette. I mean, whatever. Just enjoying life. Don't have to have a bomb in the sky every year. So come on. Let's knock it off. Just in, Metaplanet purchases another 1,111 Bitcoin. So now they hold 11,111 Bitcoin. Of course, playing with the numbers here as they have been in the last recent purchases. BRICS Nation also pushing in that Russia warns U.S. Trump opened a Pandora's box with the attack on Iran, and no one knows what the consequences it will lead to. That happened as of last night into this morning. Okay, I think we're caught up now. And then, of course, Milk Money sharing this one. Of course, Chaos and Doom. This is fine. Yeah, it's exactly what I used for the thumbnail tonight as well. It's just fine, guys. It's fine. We got through it, didn't we? Damn it. We always get through it. We're crypto buzz. We're just sitting here buying the dip. That's all we're doing. This is fine. This is all fine. Okay, moving on, guys, into the normies. What are the normies looking at tonight? Let's take a look tonight and see what the normies are looking up into before we do our market predictions into the evening. Right now, the number one thing that's being Google searched right now is a ceasefire. The second biggest thing is Iran attacks a U.S. base. Let's refresh this since it's been about an hour since I started the live stream. Oh yeah, it's been an hour. Still the same two things are trending. We got what do the normies normally look for? Of course, we grade them on a traditional grade scale. And the normies always look for three things. The first one being, of course, celebrities, sports, and video games. So, yeah, that's what they search for on a normal daily basis. But McDonald's boycott. Apparently, there are people boycotting McDonald's. I don't know what for. But this is what the normies are thinking right now. Amanda Bynes is being searched for Ozempic. Oh boy. Okay. This normally things, guys. Death Stranding 2, video game. I'm excited for that one, actually. Yankees versus Reds. I love Hideo Kojima. The Cubs versus Cardinals. Collins, Mexico, Costa Rica. Of course, a lot of sports tonight as normal normie searches continue. The sports normies love their sports. Okay. Lauren Sanchez, Himstock. Oh, yeah, I think that crashed in the market open, something like that. I don't know. Mariners versus Twins. Porto versus Al Ahly. Stephen Graham and Dermot Mullerinoy. I don't even know who these people are. I'm not a normie, man. I don't know this stuff. Come on.
What are you, stupid?
Maybe. But yeah, I'm going to give the normies probably I don't know, a D- just for the peace. Just for the peaceful bombs everyone's looking up over the past 24 hours. We'll just leave it at that. And then, yeah, Bitcoin on search for the normies today. Pretty much looking like a flat line. Coming up just a little bit. From 33 last week into 40 this week. Let's take a look at the last 7 days for Bitcoin searches for the normies. Again, why do we track the normies? You follow the normies, you follow the money. That's what I say. And normies aren't paying attention to our space at all. As, Bitcoin pamping, but not in searches at all. Sitting at 61 flat right now on the live. All right, guys, let's get into where's Bitcoin headed? Where's it heading tonight? What are we doing?
Yeah, and by the way, compare that to how many billions.
How many billions of dollars are going to flow into Bitcoin tonight? Let's take a look. All right, so right now it looks like Bitcoin wants to pamp. It wants to get back up to above 1052. Right now it looks like it wants to get above 1052. Let's take a look at the chart and see how this is playing out. And it's sitting at 1052 right now. Yeah, look at that. 1052. Having a little bit of a correction, a little bit of a sell-off. We just saw a huge candle in the last 30 minutes. That's a 30-minute candle there. Wow, so most of that came in the last few hours. So up about 1.5% right before the live stream. Yeah, so market closed today in the green. I'm curious about this right here, because the markets usually settle right again 3 p.m. and then yep, that's right there. Boom. So right here at 3 p.m. is where the ETFs bought this rest of this remaining dip, pushing us all the way above our previous level of resistance at 103.8. So that right there was just the ETF settling that pushes above that line into a breakout into the foreign markets opening up right now. And they sold off a little bit on the market open. This is hardly anything in the last hour and a half or so. And yeah, we still got legs into the evening. If we can stay above 104, 105, we got to stay above 105 basically to get this party continuing, man. We can still come back down and retrace 104.6, something like that. But let's take a look, of course, what do I think? I can think anything. But what does the Chaos Magic tell me? What does the Chaos Magic tell us, guys? Let's get into it. Let's get this party started. I haven't done this in the studio in quite a while. It's been 2 weeks. But I'm ready to go. Guys, of course, we got a candle. Wait, this is a beautiful orange candle. I actually stole it from my grandmother. Hi, if you're watching. I want to light your candle. And, of course, it represents, the chaos in the market. We've got fire, we've got wind, we've got water. And, of course, we got a little bit of leftover coffee from this morning for Earth. And, we got the Bitcoin candle going. We have the moon as our idol, right? We're going to the moon, guys. We have another full moon in about the 15th of next month. And of course, we've got a little bit of a Benny to burn tonight. So here we go, guys. Let's sacrifice this Benny and get the party started onto the altar. There it is, guys. Burn, Benny, burn. There it is on the altar. Burn, singed. We say our seance, Croc Peos. And the Chaos Magic has begun. Whew! Here we go, guys. Let's set these. Let's set the ritual sticks in place. What do I do every single day, guys? I pull up these sticks. What do these sticks represent? They represent the market's most volatile moments in our space. Do I have an extra? No, that's a 9. Okay. So yeah, right now we have. If it's your first time joining me. All the volatility happens in 3 time frames, guys. The market open, the market intraday trading, and then we have the close. These actually, if you go by U.S. Eastern Standard Time, pretty much represent invertedly to the other side of the world. And don't trust me. Don't trust what I say. Take a look at the charts, and of course the volume will show you all those key time frames. Boom, right there, 6 o'clock in the foreign markets. That's pretty unheard of. Actually, so it's mostly right around 12:30. The market open right at 9 a.m., 9:30 specifically, and then the market close. So usually towards the downside on most days. It's a yin and yang system. Today's a little bit of an exception to the rule because we just got that ceasefire 2 hours ago. So that's kind of a golden swan. It's kind of not really a negative black swan, but yeah, it's a little different than normal. And then of course right here, see the market open right there. This is on a Sunday, so that would be on the other side of the world. You guys get the idea. 9, 12, and 3. It's only 3 numbers you need to know in our space. Or even for a stock market, I mean, you could probably look at that as well. Tracking the psychology of the market. That's why we do all the metrics, guys. That's why we go through the entire sentiment and everything else. Get of course, the feel for the market. And we're going to get into the Chaos Magic. Where's the probabilities heading for the space tonight? Well, I'm going to get into that right now. So right now it is 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. 8:15 Central. Yeah, so if you're looking at the market right now, the markets in the foreign markets have already opened in Japan. And that's what we're looking at right now. We're looking at price action in Japan. So the foreign markets are getting started. They're going to have their day trading also right around the midnight, our time, Eastern Standard Time. That's, again, why 12 is still a magic tool for you to use here in the United States. Because we don't sleep, guys. It's crazy. Can't stop, we won't stop. Yeah, Bitcoin and crypto never close. So what are we looking at tonight, guys? Let's get into it. So I'm going to start with our baseline target for tonight. I think we're going to come back down and retest, which we kind of already are. Maybe I would say maybe a double retest. So we've already hit this once. We'll double bottom and maybe come back down a little bit underneath this. Let's see, on our baseline target, boom. And find some support at 104.6, something like that. And this would happen way earlier than that. 106. Okay, there we go. Double bottom, fall a little under to 104.6. Come back up right at 12. Come back up, retest, and break out a little bit maybe. This is probably getting more bullish. Probably looking a little more bullish. And to maybe, yeah, probably something like that and a rollover in the morning. I'm going to say that'll be our bullish target. That gets us to a high of 106, touching 106 by the end of the evening. Of course, this would be the end of our trading in the foreign markets. I got to clean that up a little bit. The time doesn't really, add up as where it should. Okay, there we go. So a little lower than that would be my bull case scenario. All right, so the market rolling over as it typically does with the foreign markets. As we have pumped, they want to basically take some profits and sell off. It's a yin and yang system. So this will be my bull case scenario tonight. Honestly, we don't really need to go off and do much of anything, honestly. I mean, we could come back down and just do some sideways action into the morning and be fine, because all that does, if you can zoom out, this is my baseline target. If we zoom out, this is just producing a handle for this cup. And if you zoom out and kind of, I mean, it looks kind of like a really messy inverted head and shoulders, right? So this is just a matter of time until we, blast off to the upside and get this game going. So that is kind of my baseline target. I'm kind of feeling baseline, honestly, mostly baseline tonight. All we have to do is go sideways just a little longer, and yeah, big move to the upside is pretty much a given, as long as we don't get more black swan events. Okay, so that's kind of my game theory right now on the board. Because again, I do kind of I see this. To me it's clear as day. All right, and then our bear target. Bear target is I don't know. Iran just completely goes off the kilter and just starts throwing missiles everywhere for no reason. I don't know. Their word isn't really their bond. I don't know what to say. What could happen tonight? We don't know, guys. That would of course send us back down to retest our favorite level, Elmo's favorite level. Where the hell is Elmo? God dang it. Where's Elmo? I gotta get him in here for this. Where's Elmo's favorite level? Okay, maybe his favorite level is more like, it's probably more like the super bear target of 90,000, or I think now it's like $81,000 Bitcoin. That's probably where Elmo's favorite level is. But anyway, my bear case scenario is more than likely going to retest our notorious level of 103. You guys who have been with me for a while, you know how I feel about 103. It is what it is. But say come back up, retest, we lose this level, we're going back down to retest 103. 103.6, somewhere in that range, and probably get a little bit of a correction before the market opens in the morning. Again, all this seems pretty bullish in the grand scheme of things. We've been down here long enough. I've been for a couple days now. Yeah, I think it's time. And then our super bear target, guys, of course, our super bear and super bull target. Where's the super bull target going tonight? Well, up and to the right, and without stopping, we're going to get right back onto that train. Something like that there. Definitely not calling for this, guys. Just think it's, of course, a little bit of satire into the market. But you never know. You never know what could actually happen. And we've gotten close on super bull targets a few times. Again, not calling for it, but potentially could happen and get us right back above where we were, right onto the golden trail of the launch pad, taking us to $120,000, $130,000 Bitcoin. into next week. Okay, so then the final thing, guys. Where's the Super Bear target take us? God, takes us all the way down to Pound Town. Bam! Super Bears get what they want right now. So fire sale sitting at 81,186, and of course, we're correction into the morning because why not? That would be our Super Bear target. Not calling for it, of course, but gotta give the Super Bears something to watch and hope for, right? Right? Oh, the Super Bears. I love you guys. I love you. All right, guys. Let's take a look at the chat real quick. Let me know how you guys are feeling. I'm going to call it, guys. I'm going to say I'm feeling baseline bullish. Maybe baseline bearish. I don't know. More just baseline, guys. I'm right there down the middle. I can't decide. Maybe baseline bearish. I'd say baseline bearish. We can still come back down and correct a little bit more before going up. And again, still creating a handle for this cup from this inverted head and shoulder pattern. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. So I'm feeling baseline bearish. Hopefully it's more and more to the upside, of course. Forever bullish. This is how I'm feeling tonight. So I'm calling for baseline bearish tonight. Oh no, it's the end of the dip. The end of the dip, guys. Somewhere down the middle. All right. So yeah. Oh, Danny, how's it going, Danny? Oh, dang. I had another look at the real news to see what you guys were talking about. I just got home from New York City. I wasn't expecting this to end so quick. Yes, Super Danny, we did it. It's over. The 12-day dip is over. The 12-day war is what Trump calls it. Oh, jeez. Kind of reminds me of the one-year war from Gundam. Oh, speaking of which, I still got my Bitcoin Gundam. That's right, my Bitcoin Gundam. Bitcoin badass Gundam. Jeez. All right, sporting that, of course, orange. The orange paint job. So yeah, Headagger also saying, I'm bullish, but a little cautious. Buying with the hype today, though. Yes. I hope you guys all bought this dip. I'm so excited for everyone who bought this dip. You guys have no idea what those gains are going to be like that you just scored yesterday. It's going to be crazy. All right, guys. So that is what I got for you tonight. If you guys have any questions, lay it on me. I am probably free for another 10 minutes or so. And then I gotta get back to the work. It's been fun. It's been fun getting back into the studio and getting some stuff taken care of. I got the entire wall, window boarded up now. I've got 2 layers of acoustic foam on it, like what we call mass-loaded vinyl in the soundproofing world, more like sound dampening world. Nothing's really soundproof. That's what I've learned anyway in the past couple of years of doing this stuff, guys. And that silly foam nonsense we all buy and throw on our walls and it looks cool. It doesn't do anything. It really doesn't. I've spent thousands of dollars to figure that out. Anyway, guys, I of course love hanging out with you guys. It's my favorite part of the day. It really is. You guys have so much fun with you guys. I wanted to know why I couldn't play that clip that Jake wanted me to play from was it Always Sunny in Philadelphia? It was the Money Me. That was so funny. The Money Me now. I think it's just I can't play it on maybe that browser I was trying to share it on or something. I don't know. Let me see if I can dig that up real quick. And I told you it was going to be okay. Again, guys, it's fine. It's good. Just chill.
Just chill out.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the Money Me. Yeah, the Money Me. Money Me. Sunny. I should find it that way. It's pretty funny.
Just get the money part, right? Just get the money part done.
Give me money. Money me. Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
That was Charlie's line. Yeah.
And we got it, guys. We got it. As Jake the Snake has requested, it is done. It is done.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah, for anyone who bought that dip, man, I'm just super stoked, guys. Especially for you guys to participate and reap the rewards. I mean, hell, CPEC's up 17% still, down a little from the highs on the day. Again, we hit probably 25% up from yesterday on the peak today, but still holding 17% of those gains from yesterday. Anyone who bought ZBEC was rewarded yesterday, as well as so many other coins, again, pertaining to all of our favorites, like Jasmine and everything else. Okay, I bought some Z-Back on the dip too, says Heidegger. Yes, yes. Danny says some videos don't let you screen share. They black out, says Danny. Yeah, let me know if you guys catch any of those in the chat. Yeah, if you guys ever see those in the chat, because I'd like to know, because I can find ways around that. I just had to know what browser or what application was blacking it out and not letting me share it. I know Discord doesn't let me share nothing. There might be a setting I could probably tweak on there, but I don't share too much Discord stuff too often unless I have a guest on, which has been forever. I gotta probably reach out to our Gen Z correspondent, Dragon. Yeah, it's been a while since we had Dragon. Oh, and Mr. Z as well, our other Gen Z correspondent. I always like to see the Gen Z perspective on crypto, especially since they're just getting out of high school and buying up, of course, their first real assets in the world today. But yeah, it's looking good, guys. Either way, I'm happy to see where we are today. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm gonna call the stream here. I think we covered pretty much everything we could, unless there's something breaking, which we can double check real quick. Stock futures rise after Trump says there's a ceasefire timeline for Israel and Iran conflict. That's pretty bullish. This happened during the live stream, so about an hour ago. Stock futures rose Monday night after President Donald Trump said that there was a ceasefire timeline for Israel and Iran. Futures tied to Dow Jones and the industrial average added 185 points, or 0.4%, and stock S&P futures rose 0.5%, while the Nasdaq futures rose 0.7%. Oh, yeah, look at that. So they're getting close to getting back their some of the tech stocks anyway, the percent they lost on the day today. So I would not be surprised tomorrow if we get dethroned by maybe Google. I think we're still underneath Amazon. Yeah, we're still underneath Amazon a little bit. We only need 0.1 trillion to get back above Amazon again, because that fluctuates throughout the weeks. But yeah, Google fell pretty harsh. So did Meta, sitting out the outskirts, just right before Saudi Aramco at 10. That's crazy. I remember when we first started this live stream 2 years ago, guys, and we were all the way down here in like top 15. Top 12, something like that. It was nuts. And then the Bitcoin ETFs launched, and we just went through the moon. We went to the moon. Of course, we were sitting at number 4. That was the highest we ever got to, I think, for like 3 or 4 days back in January. And then, yeah, we got dethroned by everything else throughout the rest of the year, because everyone going to tech stocks for some sort of, risk off, I don't know, play. Bitcoin is, of course, the perfect risk on and risk off tool. What else we have here? Harlow says, Jasmine, Z-Back, Miria, XCN, Swift, and a couple of gems I can't say yet that I bought in the dip. Nice. Heck yeah, Harlow. Nice going. Yeah. Crypto bully, my guy. All right, guys, I'm going to call it. We're 5 minutes away from 9:30. It is Monday, so I'll probably catch you guys over on the other side. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I'll see you over there. So have a good night, guys. I will see you soon, for those who I will see. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow morning, which is, man, that's pretty soon too. That's only like 12 hours away. See you tomorrow morning, covering, of course, the chaos in the market open. I think tomorrow's going to be a lot more chaotic than today. I thought today would have been crazier, but, the markets really didn't react in a negative or positive way. It just kind of sat flat this morning. And I'm glad they did, because tomorrow's going to be probably explosive to the upside for a lot of projects and stocks, securities. So anyway, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great night. Stay safe. Don't do anything stupid, as I tell you every day. Don't do anything stupid. Bull run continues on another day. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Take it easy. It's always hard to say goodbyes every day.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade a montage. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, gold Nike. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Tomorrow is more fun than let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I long for Hollywood talking is on. In other words, I choose you.
Oh, there it is. All right, guys. Well, yeah, hopefully Godzilla will keep this train going, just riding that bear, keeping it down. And we'll have another fun day tomorrow. Peace and love, says Harlow. Just not the bombs, right? Not the peace bombs. We've had enough peace bombs. The Worm with a trophy. Thank you, my guy. I appreciate the trophy. What did I win the Nobel Peace Prize award? Oh no, how about the Nobel Anarchic award? I don't know, guys. I gotta get some sleep. more coffee, and more progress in the studio. Anyway, guys, I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a good night. Peace and love. Yeah, peace and love.